According to the World Health Organization, Lassa fever is known to be endemic not only in Nigeria but can also be found in some West African countries. Internationally renowned professor of medical microbiology, consultant medical laboratory scientist, former vice chancellor of the Abu Saleh University, EPOMA, and chief executive officer, Lahore Research Laboratories and Medical Center, Professor Dennis Agbonlahor, explained the origin of the deadly disease, the mode through which it is transmitted, and why it is apparently prevalent during the dry season.
Was the reservoir of the virus that was causing the problem. In that rodent, it wouldn't kill the rodent, it had no effect, it would just parasite, a special rodent called Mastomys natalensis. But unfortunately, between December and March, as in annually, these cases start surging again. So it has become like a routine.
According to Professor Agbonlahor, over 60,000 cases of Lassa fever have been reported in Nigeria since the first case was discovered 55 years ago. To him, these recurrent cases of Lassa fever over the decades is due to the negligence of government in expediting action towards efforts to curtail the spread of the disease.
It is the responsibility of government to step up their game and ensure that these things are curtailed as much as possible. Well, government, because of corruption and so many other issues, this will not be their priority really.
Professor Dennis Agbonlahor, who was amongst the foremost scientists who discovered the first case of disease in Edo State, disclosed that the disease carrier, Mastomys natalensis, has become prevalent across the country, including in areas where they were not previously detected.
At the time I carried out the first investigation, I didn't find it in Sokoto. I did not find it in Bayelsa, but it's available in every other state. And that tells us the story why outbreaks have been reported in all other states. Till last year, when we had the first case in Sokoto, there were 2 cases of Lassa in Sokoto. The same thing goes for Bayelsa. There were no cases until also 2-3 years ago. And even as at now, the cases in Bayelsa and Sokoto are still very, very low compared to other parts of the country.
He lamented the enormously low numbers of molecular research laboratories in the country to help address the threats of deadly bacteria and viral diseases.
We don't have more than 10 functional molecular laboratories in Nigeria. Is that not sad? It is sad. They are not funding the old labs that they set up, running helter-skelter at that time. They have not been funding them. They have not been supplying reagents. The equipment those people had, some of them are dysfunctional right now. Maybe tomorrow when something comes up again, when they start running helter-skelter.
The first documented case of Lassa fever anywhere in the world was in 1969 in the town of Lassa in present-day Borno State, northeastern Nigeria. This year, over 26 cases of Lassa fever have been recorded in Borno State. The north and central parts of Edo State have become hotbeds of the virus in recent years, especially during the dry season. Many hospital owners and medical personnel have died while treating the disease. Erosa Edegbe, Beside FM News.